Yeah, well, we're near the end now. 2 months to go, and I've just gone past 2,500 kilometres, so I'm a little bit behind. I had to do a 50k run the other day with Carl Glendenning from the club, and a little bit with Andrew, and that got me back on track. And we're just over £2,000 race, so hopefully we'll get to that magic 3,000 kilometres and £3,000.
That would be amazing. So tell us about your massive 50-kilometre run then with Carl Glendenning on Monday.
Well, it was cold and it was wet. It was when we had the thunderstorms forecast, so that was interesting. But luckily they weren't as bad as we're told, and it was just hard work. We went up to Home Pierpont, did a leg there, rewarded ourselves with a cup of tea and a bag of crisps and some much needed energy bars, and then we headed back, soaked to the skin.
Cool. So what are your plans for your final day on New Year's Eve?
Final day, hopefully we're going to be meeting up at Home Pierpont around about 11 o'clock in the morning, and then running down to the Poppy and Pint. Hopefully we can have a bit of a celebration and a few pints, and I can take off my trainers and hang them up for forever. I wish.
So you seem to be becoming a bit of a local celebrity at the minute. Tell us a bit about that.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I've been on Radio Nottingham a few times. I've actually had someone come running up next to me a week ago saying that am I the man who's running every day, and so that's quite weird. But, I don't think a celebrity. I'm not quite ready to go on a Big Brother just yet.
Yeah. Get Brendon on Big Brother. So what's been the highlight this year of your challenge?
I think the highlight for me is when we've had big group runs with all the guys from the club and friends and family that have come out and just show how much they've been supporting me, and that's been really nice. It's just been unfortunate, just haven't been able to do as many of them as I'd like. It's been basically through bits of injury and just things clashing with races, and so that's been a shame I haven't been able to do as many of them, but when I have done them it's just been fantastic. And to say just a big thanks to Kat and Anthony for the run they organised the other month for me as well, where I think we raised about £200 for that one run.
Oh, that's good. So what's is some of it? Have you found some of it quite hard?
Running in the cold when it's getting wintry has been hard, so I'm not looking forward to the next couple of months. I've been informed by Martin that we're going to be hit by snow in November and December, so I'm really looking forward to that.
What advice would you give to anybody who's looking to take up this challenge?
Prepare yourself properly. Make sure your legs are used to it. So I know it sounds daft, but run for a month solid beforehand, just so your legs get used to it before you start going into it. And just try and get as many miles. Try not to get as far behind as possible. Don't worry about chasing it if you are. There's plenty of opportunity to get the distances back.
So Brendon, what's your plans for next year?
Next year I've got a little bike ride with Chris Bennett, who's also in the club. We're going to be riding from Land's End to John O'Groats. Looking at doing that on 31st of July, and we're doing it non-stop, so we're planning not to take us just shy of 100 hours.
You know when you say non-stop, you're not having any sleep in between at all?
We're going to be... We've basically broken it down into stages, so we've got a 60-mile stage, and then we'll have a rest for half an hour, then another 60-mile-an-hour stage, and we'll have a rest for an hour, and then 60 miles half an hour. So we've got regular breaks, but we've got no overnight stops and no breaks for over an hour.
How are you going to mentally prepare for that?
We're actually planning on doing a 24-hour turbo ride in the shed. So that we should come out of that either mental or okay.
What, in
my shed, yeah.
Right, okay.
So I'm not quite sure what the neighbours are going to think when they hear crazy singing at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, true.
But that should be fun. Hopefully we're going to be heading through Glasgow during the middle of the Commonwealth Games as well, so that should be a good opportunity.
Yes, that should attract some nice bit of publicity as well for you. And wow.